welcome in, my friends. I hope you all are doing fantastic today. Thank you so much for joining me here. We're going to roll and see what kind of situation wants to come out. Don't get hung up on the zodiac signs. This is more about maybe placements that you might have or placements of another person that you could be dealing with. But we're going to roll, see what comes out. I'll tell you what I see. I'll tell you what I think you could have in your chart or what somebody else could have in their chart. And we'll go from there. Look at this as a situation. Toss out the zodiac signs. All right. Show me, please. Okay, so we have Virgo. We have Venus. And we have 7th house. Okay. So Virgo rules the 6th house. Okay, so the 6th house matters could be involved as well. That would be work, health, service, willingness, devotion, improvement, self-analysis, discipline, habits. I always see you get very strongly like with health, okay, with Virgo. It is a mutable sign. We have Venus that's ruled by Libra and Taurus. Or Venus rules Libra and Taurus, rather. I always say it backwards. I don't know why I do that. I swear to God, I have dyslexia. I swear it. This is Venus energy is like your capacity to love. It's your values. The sign that's here would show your attitudes and needs in love. The house that it's in would show what you value most and attract to yourself. It can be about refinement, money gained, money lost. 7th house. Okay, 7th house is ruled by Libra. So again, we've got some Libra influence here. Friends, partners, marriage, individuality, relationships, contracts, partnerships. It can even be like the lower courts and the law. So there's 7th house energy there. So I'm seeing a lot about Libra. You could have Virgo in the 7th house. Again, try not to get hung up on this as far as zodiac sign is concerned. Let's see. I am seeing South Node just here off to the side, so that we are in Virgo in the South Node currently. So let's see what wants to come through here for you. I did pull in the shorts, and I'm posting them throughout the week. What you don't see coming for the month of June for each zodiac sign. So you'll see those shorts popping up. All right, let's dive in. Whoa, that was fast. Okay, Page of Swords. Okay. Well, Virgo is ruled by Mercury. We have 10 of Swords. Wow, 10 of Wands. And I was feeling that this is about like expressing, actually expressing something that looks like it might have to do with an ending, some kind of ending. Teeny's grunting at me. One sec. Okay. So let's see about this Page of Swords here. Show me this Page of Swords. The Knight of Wands. This might have to do with a relationship for some of you. Yeah. This looks like somebody is expressing like, hey, this is the action I'm taking. This is what I'm doing. This is where I'm going. I'm moving away from something here. Feels like maybe generating some kind of distance. Somebody may have said something impulsively that may have prompted this as well. Okay. Let's see about this 10 of Swords. It could also be somebody saying like, hey, I know what you did. No, I know what you did. I know what you did. Something about that. I know where you went. I know where you did. What you did, where you did. Okay, Knight of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, I get that you're not pursuing, whoever I'm reading for, you're not pursuing something anymore. Ooh, you're definitely not. Something might have really pissed you off. What is this Knight of Swords about? 7 of Swords, yeah. Somebody's lies, somebody's deception here. You're not pursuing something anymore. Okay. I see Scorpio. There's a change to a situation. Tell me a little more about this Page of Swords. Give me a moment. Yep, Tower. Yep. Okay, either somebody's doing something impulsively, unexpectedly, or like you're deciding like, you know what, I've had enough, and you're just pulling the plug on something here. But I feel like you're voicing this. I keep hearing, I know what you did. I know what you did. I know what you did. Who's the person on the receiving end of this? Five of Wands. Ooh, it's going to create a fight. Okay, you could be dealing with a Cancer here. There's Cancerian energy. Okay. Somebody could become very emotionally, I don't know, imbalanced, like very quickly, emotionally, like some sort of emotional flare up here. Show me this Ten of Wands. I wonder what, so there's some kind of lie, some sort of deception, and it's making, I feel like you, the viewer, angry. Reverse the roles if you need to. Knight of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. And the Page of Cups. Ooh. Tell me about this Page of Cups. Yep, Five of Pentacles. There could be could have some sort of spending issue, or somebody spending something on money and spending something on money. Why can I not speak? They're spending money on something that they shouldn't be, and it's being covered up. It's being found out, though. This could be about somebody's feelings about who someone should be to them. So a committed spouse, like maybe they're finding out somebody's not such a committed spouse, or there's some sort of issue that looks like it's being caused through money. And somebody is like, I don't know, somebody's playing on somebody being like gullible or naive here. Could be a Capricorn. I'm hearing get their way. What is this? Tell me more about the Seven of Swords. Three of Swords. There may have been like, maybe there's some sort of transaction that's being discovered here that like is a clue into where someone was or what someone did. I keep hearing, I know what you did. Show me the Death, please. Eight of Swords. Nine of Swords. Strength. Yeah, you're cutting something off is what I'm seeing. You're definitely cutting something off. I'm seeing Leo here. You're getting yourself out of a situation or removing yourself from a situation. I feel like after you do this, you're like you're really in your head about this. You might be losing some sleep over this, but I feel like you can't stick around, or you can't be involved. Like you're severing ties. It's difficult to do this. Okay. This doesn't necessarily feel romantic, but you're definitely not being taken advantage of anymore. Okay. You're, or you're not going to allow someone to take advantage of someone else. So there could be that kind of situation going on. It could be love, but I feel like for a lot of you, this is like maybe a family member you're dealing with here. You have to be resilient in this situation. I feel like you're coming from a place of integrity, so I don't, it doesn't seem like you're making the wrong move here. This feels like somebody that you've somehow been in some kind of partnership with, which is what I think the seventh house is about. You could be dealing with a Virgo, okay? You could be a Virgo. Tomorrow I'll pull who's it going to be Wednesday, so we'll see who wants to come through. Virgo had a reading. I think last week. So that could be relevant. I don't recall what the reading was about, but um, or it was Gemini last week and then Virgo the previous. I don't remember. But Virgo had one recently. Um, Anything else we need to know about this? I'm hearing rattles your bones. 9 of Pentacles. Somehow I feel like this might involve money, assets, finances, resources, this sort of thing. Yeah. There might be something about a separation of a contract or separating some kind of agreement where people go their separate ways. I definitely see somebody here. I know what you did. I know it. I know what you've done. I know where you've been, something like that. And then there's a shift away from the situation. You're no longer going to be tied to whatever this is. Okay. And I don't know if you're the one that's getting spun up emotionally when you find this out. It is a tower. Let me see more about this tower. Yeah. Really bummed out about it, whatever it is. I feel like it confirms something for you, though. I feel like it confirms some sort of truth that you may have. Tell me a little more about that. 3 of Cups. Yeah. It may be about third party, or it may be about someone pitting someone against you, or someone giving money to someone that they shouldn't. Okay. There's something going on here. I do see the Lovers. For some of you, like I said, it is maybe a marriage or a relationship that we're splitting because of something that there's deception. There's some kind of deception here. Somebody's been involved in deception. And I feel like it is some kind of partnership. Okay. But the 7th house, and I feel like that's the Venus energy. That's the Libra. Maybe there is some sort of money lost here. Again, Venus. There might be something where there's details that are being paid attention to. Something's meticulously being gone through, transactions, financial statements, that kind of thing. And you might be finding something there. I'm hearing specifically, I know what you did. I'm going to leave this here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.